Yo, what's up, good people? I don't even know if y'all can see me. Let me get a chair real quick. Man. So what's up, man? Happy Monday. Hope y'all feeling good. Alright, check it. I never actually broke what I'm about to break down live before. I never actually done this on camera. So this is actually gonna be fun. I learned this. What I'm about to break down is something that Bob Proctor has classified as the terrier barrier, right? And I'm breaking this down because I was talking to one of my friends about a couple weeks ago, and he asked me a question. He said, "Man, what is the paradigm, and how do I get past it?" He's like, He said, I've been studying it, but I'm not really sure about what the paradigm is and how to get past it. So I went in and I broke down how to get past the paradigm for him and all that good stuff. And I also do that in the new secret formula, 7 steps, 7 secrets to transformation. I do that there as well. And I break down what the paradigm is and how to move past what this right here is called the terrier barrier. So check it. I'm going to go in and dive into that. Now, if you don't know what a paradigm is basically a mental program, right, that is responsible for almost all of your habitual behavior. So that means it's also responsible for your results, right? What we don't know what we're not aware of sometimes is we think that life is just the way it is, but in reality, the life that we are living is based on what our paradigm is, what type of program we were programmed in at birth. And not really at birth and during conditioning, right? So when you're a little baby, your mind's wide open, psychology 101, and anything anybody is saying is kind of going into your mind. So for example, if you believe that $100 is a lot of money, that's because of your programming. That's because your mom said $100 was a lot of money. Grant Cardone's kids, Bill Gates' kids, wealthy people kids, my kid, they're not going to think that $100 is a lot of money. Because that's their program, right? They're being accustomed to see different things and think differently, right? That's a part of a program. So with this terrier barrier, right? So when we talk about programming, we talk about paradigms, we're talking about pushing past limitations, pushing past limiting beliefs, breaking down generational curses, right? That's all what the paradigm is essentially, right? Generational curses is your family's paradigm, right? And the way to break past that, the way to be the first one in your family to hit a million, billion, $trillion, the way to really change the legacy of your life and your family's life and your community's life is to ultimately change your paradigm, right? So let's just break it down from the very basics, right? I hope you can see this side. So when you're a baby, you're born, your mind's actually wide open. This circle right here, let's make it your mind. The top half is your conscious mind. The bottom half is your subconscious mind. When you're born, right, your subconscious mind is literally just open. Your conscious mind is informed yet. And this is science, right? This is the whole nature versus nurture debate. This is proven. This is no woo-woo, right? I'm just showing you how this works, right? With my little doodles, all right? So don't judge me. So when you're born, your subconscious mind is wide open. So you're being programmed. So everything your parents say about money, everything they say about religion, everything they eat, all of that is becoming your beliefs. That is becoming your thinking pattern, right? So then you grow up a little bit, you start being able to think for yourself. So you think, but in reality, you're still not thinking for yourself until you start to understand that you're programmed to think in a certain type of way already, right? So you're already programmed in this harmony with this X. So you're going to start thinking, when you're able to think, X type thoughts. And then that is also going to lead to X type results, right? Your thoughts, feelings, and actions, they determine your results. They go in here, boom, boom, and they go through there. Okay, so at birth, you were born, you saw what was going on, blah, 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 blah. You started to adapt the thoughts, feelings, and actions, the beliefs, the patterns of this conditioning that you already brought up in. There's a reason why, you feel me, if you were born in a welfare home, you're probably a third, fourth, fifth generational welfare recipient. That's because you were programmed that way, right? That's not the norm. That's not how you have to live. And I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's a program, right? Just like everything is. Just like everything is. So what happens, though, is you get this little Y ideal. And this Y ideal is something that is not in harmony with your program. This could be that dream that you have. This could be that desire that you have. This could be the trips that you want to take. You have a vision. You have something that you want more, right? This is, a lot of the time, it's a desire for something. So that Y ideal comes in, and it's not in harmony with the X ideal, but you just start playing around with it, right? So in your conscious mind, you still have these X ideals. So let's say you were programmed to think money was limited. So you're still thinking that way. But you also have this desire to go out and build $1 million business, right? So now this ideal is kind of floating around in your mind, and you playing with it. What happens is you start to get emotionally involved, right? You start to get emotionally involved with this Y ideal. And just like a seed, the more you plant it, the more you water it, it's going to get planted into your subconscious mind. So now what happens here is this Y ideal and the X ideal is in your subconscious mind. Now, if you know anything, a positive and negative don't mix. So this is going to go down here to your X and Y. Boom, boom, boom. And what happens is, you already know what happens, right? We all know those people who literally are like this step away from changing everything in their life. Like they are this step away from changing every little thing in their life, right? They're one step away from a major break. It could be the college football player who finally was in JUCO, finally got a full ride scholarship somewhere to a college, and then everything goes wrong. He gets in trouble in school. His financial aid falls out. Or it could be when you say you're finally going to get in shape, and your tire gets flat, so you can't go to the gym, or something goes crazy, right? And something goes crazy because this X and Y are not in harmony, and the Y and the X is fighting to stay alive, right? It's fighting to keep you in chains, in chains, essentially. It's fighting to keep you as a slave, right? You have two options when you get to this point. You have two options. You can either get rid of this Y ideal. You can say, no, I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to go back to safety, right? Or you can stick your foot in the dirt and make a committed decision that you won't go back. There's a gospel song that I love. It's like, I won't go back, can't go back. Yeah, no, I'm not a singer. But that's how it goes, though, right? You make that decision that you won't retreat, you can't go back, and you firmly say, I'm only going to be Y, I'm only going to be Y. What ends up happening is you push through this terrier barrier, right? You push through it. And this is what all the success stories is. Like, oh my God, she just went bankrupt and now she has $1 trillion business. Like, that's why, because she pushed through that terrier barrier. Because as soon as you push through that terrier barrier, there's always going to be a rainbow on the other side, right? Myron Golden says it best. He says, disruption follows intention. When you plant this Y idea into your subconscious mind, you have an intention of actually achieving that goal. You have an intention of becoming that person, right? Disruption is going to follow. This terrier barrier is part of the disruption. You have to push through. And when you do, your whole life is never going to be the same. This is like a video game. Oh, that's how I want you to think. This is like a video game, right? You know, when you're about to go to that next level, it's always super duper hard. It's always super duper hard. But that's how you know that you're about to beat the level. You're about to go to the next level because it's the hardest part. If you find yourself here where everything just seems like it's crumbling, where everything just seems like it's falling to pieces, right? Remember that you're probably facing the terrier barrier. And the only thing that you have to do is stay consistent and stay disciplined and stay committed, all right, in your decision to become this person. And also, man, apply the new secret formula. Apply the new secret formula. Apply the new secret formula. All right? Listen, it's in my bio. If you send me a message, don't tell nobody. If you send me a message, I'll send you over the ebook. Because it's so much deeper than money and compensation. Like, yeah, I have a $97 book. But that's because when you pay $97 or something, the Bible says the heart follows the pocketbook. Shout out to Myron Golden again, right? The heart follows the pocketbook. If you have gold, right, you got to pay to really value the gold. If somebody just gives you gold, you're not going to value it as much, right? But if I had to pay to get this watch, I'm going to value it more, right? If I had to pay to buy the house, I'm going to value it more, right? You're not just going to put the book up on your shelf. Listen, the new secret formula, 7 Secrets Transformation, it's gold. And I highly suggest you check it out and you get to apply it so you can make a change and a transformation in your life and have faith to push past this terrier barrier, all right? Hey, y'all, it's been a blessing. I'm out. Have a good Monday.